All right, is it on? Okay, good. We're good. We're good. All right, do it. All right, so here we are yet again because, well, the Nintendo Direct gave us a DLC. They showed that we got DLC for Legend ZA. That quickly, you announced that quickly. And it's not even, it's just because it's like, dude, I'm supposed to be hyped for the game first. Let me be hyped for the game first. Then you show the DLC. Not, oh, it's like you might as well just had the DLC with the game then. Just saying. Because it's like, really, you're going to just show the DLC now? I mean, you didn't do that for Donkey Kong Bonanza. Just saying. So it's like, that was just a weird thing that knocked me off guard. Like, okay. But it seems interesting. But there's a bigger topic at hand here. And I think I already mentioned this before, but of course, let's just rehash. So we have Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, Legend ZA, technically. We could even go to Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but that's a different story. And you could even say Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. As the fact of the mysticals are not actually that, special anymore. I'd rather you look it up yourself so you're like, oh my gosh, he's right. Because me showing it, it's like that would ignore time. So here's what we got. So if you're able to get Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, most likely you can. Kind of. Because the price is up now. It's like, oh my god, the prices are always up. And yet I was not able to sell Black 2. It's like, dude, I was just asking for 35 bucks. And they're like, no, you're not going to get it sold. No, no. And you're telling me you're now selling it for like 80 bucks or something. And I don't get to have jack crap. Really? It might be fake. No, the only thing fake about that is the fact of it has three fake Charizards. And I kind of want to have games that are pure, never been touched by Game Sharks, from what I can tell. Anyways, in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you're able to get Deoxys now. So Deoxys is now and forever able to be grabbed because you got Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. You don't need to wait for a mystery gift anymore. You have him there, which is good, I guess. I mean, it makes up for the whole thing of always being locked thanks to Birth Island. Yeah, Birth Island. So it's good. I'm okay with it. But it just started the trend of where it's like, and so it begins. because because we get to Sword and Shield, and Sword and Shield, the good news is that there's nothing really there. The only thing is that that's just the start of Bonanza being like, okay, so wait, sorry. It's Ultra Moon, Sun and Ultra Moon. Because they're the ones that started with the whole getting lots of legendary Pokemon. They're the ones who did it. And I think it was kind of okay. Yeah, it's a kind of okay. It was fine, but it's good as long as you don't continue to do it. It's only special when you're able to, like, and you do the extra work. Instead, it's like, you don't have to do extra work. Of course not. You now just got to get Sword and Shield and then get the DLC, and now you're able to get the legendaries again. Versus, well, you have to make sure you have gold, heart, gold, soul, silver to get the legendary dogs, maybe even Coliseum. It's like instead of actually building and getting them to do it, even though it's like, yeah, I understand that for many others, the games cost a lot of money. It's like, yeah, I understand that. But however, it's like, well, then it makes it special, doesn't it? To actually get those types of Pokemon, to get the legendary Pokemon. But we're right here with Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, and it just flat out give you the special Pokemon like that. And I'm like, dude, yeah, but of course you have to pay for it. That's the funny part. It's like you have to pay for it, but I guess most likely if you rack up the numbers, I guess the DLC is cheaper than actually buying those old games, huh? which is like, well, then there is your issue. You're making the games too pricey. Third party people, the ones who actually have them and they're going to try to sell them for that much. You're making them too pricey to the point where it's like, yeah, so they're fighting back by getting the legendaries being able to be grabbable in modern day. Where it's like, then the problem is the idiots over there on eBay. No offense. And the game stores. No offense. But I really think they are more important and very special if you actually are able to get them from back in the day versus now. It's like, no, you just got to get the DLC and you're able to do it. You're able to do it for both. You're able to do it for Sword and Shield and you're able to do it for Scarlet and Violet, which makes them kind of like there's so many of them. There's so many ways to get them. That's cool. But if, Pokemon fan doesn't actually do that and they have every single game, because you're a Pokemon fan, of course you have every single game, then it equals to where it's like, but then why have it for Scarlet and Violet when you already have Sword and Shield that gave you already those legendary Pokemon? That's the messed up part of it, where it's like, okay, now you're oversaturating. And let's even say that, oh, no way, they actually have Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon as well. So you saturated by three games already. Or should I say two games plus you're saturating having three of the same Pokemon. And it gets worse, of course, if you're like me, which you're like, dude, I have all the old games and I can just play old games and get the Pokemon. So now it's five, maybe six or seven of the same Pokemon. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh, good Lord. I have so many of them. It's like, it shouldn't be like this. Maybe have like at least three, but I could easily get like 12. And of course, you could play the game over and over again, which equals, uh-oh. It's like, yeah, so, oh boy. Oh my God. It's like, this is a horrid mess, in my opinion. And still, it's kind of funny where it's like, yeah, and I guess technically it just it crosses each other out because it's like either you need money to get the old games or you get money in the DLC and then you're good to go. It's like, yeah, it's like the new fans are getting kind of screwed here, but wouldn't it make it even more special to get those Pokemon versus you're just handing them out now if you pay $15 / $30? And the Mysticals are not, very special anymore because I'm pretty sure Ogerpon now and also, oh, P-Chan is different. P-Chan's different because you didn't really pay for it. They did give you that, but you do need a DLC for it, so it's like, eh. It's like, yeah, so it gets very kind of like sad. So now we pay $90 for the game, and it's not even that. It's like you're paying 180 because both games need it, and it's like you would figure, maybe you'll be cool enough to just allow the DLC to be for both games, period. As long as you have it, you'll be able to do both games with that. It's like, no, no, So you have to buy those separately. Yeah, it gets worse where it's like, oh, and you don't have them on the same console, so oh no, and you don't even have them on your parent account or family account, so oh again. And it's like, well then no, just play it on the family Switch then. Transfer it over there. So the real messed up issue is just the fact of where the legendary Pokemon that are mystery gifts usually have turned into something different. Like I said, Deoxys turns on a different Legend ZA. I'm sorry, Legends Arceus. They decided to allow you to get Arceus, which yeah, that's good. Thank you for that. You're able to get Shaman. You're able to get Manaphy, which Manaphy, that's a horrible story where it's like, yeah, you need to be doing that. Yeah, you need to be doing that. Yeah, you need to be doing that. And Darkrai, too. So it's like all the Sinnoh legendary mystery gift Pokemon all have been unlocked. You just have to buy Legends ZA and play, sorry, Legends Arceus and play all the way to the end. There you go. It's like, yeah, so you have to just buy it for $60. You're able to get all four. Cool. But is it really cool? It's like you already bought the game. It's like, yeah, you bought the game to get the mystery gifts too. So it's like it's kind of like this, that. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh, it makes you spin around and around and around and around. Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. You're able to get Mew and get Jirachi as long as you actually paid for a Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, along with getting Sword and Shield, I believe. Right. So yeah, for Mew, it's like, okay, that's no brainer. You might as well, but it's like, yeah, but you paid $60 for it versus the whole Pokemon Go, the freaking ball accessory, which that's $50 as well. So it's like, and they never even made another version of it. It's like they were gonna make many other versions, and it's like they just stopped there, and it's like, oh, yay, I don't understand.